Namaste. Welcome to Watch and Learn Hindi. Today we are going to learn about prefixes in Hindi. Now you know prefixes are letters which we add to the beginning of a word to make a new word with a different meaning. You must have come across many prefixes in English like dis, which means reverse or change. So, disagree and disqualify become opposite of agree and qualify. Or hyper, which means extreme, and from that we get hyperactive and hypertension. These are just two examples, but there are many more. Similarly, we have prefixes in Hindi. They are called upsarg, and there are different sources of upsarg in Hindi. First is Hindi's own upsarg. Second, from Sanskrit. And third, from foreign languages such as Farsi, Arabic, and English. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about Hindi's own upsarg. There are a total of 10 such upsarg. I will tell you what each upsarg means and give you example words to better understand them. But before we start, please subscribe to my channel, and after this video, check out some of my other videos. If you would like to support the channel, you can either buy me a coffee, the link is in the description, or buy a Superthanks, which you can find on your screen right below this video. And don't forget to like this video. Let's start. The first one is a set, a or un. When added in front of a word, they both form an antonym or opposite of the original word. For example, achal is a plus chal, where chal means movable and achal means immovable. Similarly, aseemit is a plus seemit. Seemit is limited, aseemit is unlimited. Another example is aswasth, which is a plus swasth. Swasth is healthy, aswasth is unhealthy. And there are many more such examples. I have made a video specially on this quick and easy way to learn Hindi antonyms, where you can find more examples of the upsarg a. The link is in the description and also on the top of your screen right now. Now examples of the words with upsarg un are anmol, which is un plus mol. Mol means price, anmol is priceless. Unpad is un plus pad. Pad is study or read, and unpad refers to somebody who cannot read, or in other words, illiterate. The next one is adh, which means half. So when you add it as a prefix, it changes the meaning of the original word to half of the original. Let me show you how. Adh paka is adh plus paka. Paka is cooked. Adh paka is half cooked. Adh jala is adh plus jala. Jala is burnt, so adh jala is half burnt. Adh mara is adh plus mara. Mara is dead, adh mara is half dead. The third one on our list today is bin, which means without. And here are some examples of how bin changes the meaning of a word. Bin dekha is bin plus dekha. Dekha is seen or watched, so bin dekha is unseen or unwatched. Similarly, bin socha is bin plus socha. Socha is thought or thought about. Bin socha is without thought or without thinking. Bin khaya is bin plus khaya. Khaya is eaten, so bin khaya is uneaten. So for example, if you want to say the food was left uneaten, it is like the food was left bin khaya. The fourth one is ni. Ni in the sense of absence or lack of something. For example, nidar, which is ni plus dar. Dar is fear. So nidar is absence of fear, or in other words, fearless. So for example, a fearless person in Hindi will be nidar vyakti. Nikamma is ni plus kamma, where the second part comes from the word kam, which means work. So nikamma is referred to somebody who doesn't do any work or somebody who is good for nothing. Nihatha is ni plus hatha, which means not bearing arms, as in weapons, or unarmed. Nihatha. Fifth is bhar, as in full or complete. So bhar pet, which we can split in bhar plus pet, where pet is stomach or belly, bhar is full or complete, so bhar pet is full stomach or stomach full. Bharpur is bhar plus pur. The second part comes from pura, which means full or complete, so bharpur is equal to abundant. Bharsak is bhar plus sak, where the second part comes from sakna, that means to be able to do something. So bharsak is as much as possible or as far as possible. So bharsak prayatna will be as much as possible effort. Next is again a set, which is ka or ku. Here again both have the same effect, which is inferior or bad. For example, in kaput, which is made of ka plus put, put is an offspring or son, and kaput is a bad offspring or a bad son. Kuriti is ku plus riti, where riti is a custom or a tradition and kuriti is a bad custom. Similarly, there are others like kurup, kupatra, and kudhang, where roop is the looks or appearance, patra is a person, referring to a person, and dhang is a method or manner or way of doing things. And when we add ku in front of them, they all become bad or worse than the original word. Now this one is opposite of the earlier one, sa or su, because this set of upsarg makes something good or better. So saput is sa plus put. Put, as you know, means offspring. So saput is good offspring. Similarly, sabal is sa plus bal. Bal is force or strength, so sabal is forceful or with strength. Sajag is sa plus jug. Jug is awake, so sajag is good awake, or it actually means being vigilant. Similarly, suruchi is su plus ruchi. Ruchi is interest, suruchi is good interest or positive interest. Sunaina is su plus naina. Naina is eyes. Sunaina is someone who has beautiful eyes. And both these are very common names in Hindi. You will actually find a lot of names, especially feminine ones, starting with Su because it makes everything better. So you have more like Supriya and Sunita. And if you hear a name starting with Su, you can ask the person or you can figure it out yourself if it is used as an upsarg, Su, and that's what is added to another name and making it better. This one, un, means one less. Usually it is used in counting. So, for example, if we say untis, which is un plus tis, where tis is 30, so un makes it 29. 1 less than 30, 29. Similarly, unsat is un plus sat. Sat comes from sat, which is 60. So 1 less than 60 is 59. So unsat is 59. Similarly, unchas is un plus chas, where chas actually comes from pachas, which is 50. So sometimes you will actually hear some people say not unchas but unpachas, because what they are saying is 1 less than pachas, which is 50, 49, unchas. The ninth one is du. This is again bad or inferior, and it is opposite of sa or su. For example, dukal, which is du plus kal. Now, kal is a period of time. Du makes it bad or inferior. Dukal means feminine, which literally is bad period of time. Dubla is du plus bala. Dubla. As you have learned earlier, bal is strength or force. So when we say dubla, it refers to somebody who lacks it, or lacks the strength, or in other words, is a weak person. Dubla. And the last one is au. It again gives a sense of inferiority. So augun is au plus gun. Gun is quality. When we add au to it and say augun, it means a bad quality. Similarly, aughat means something which is rough, not smooth. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notification when a new video is posted.